Hello world, this is JWP, JWP Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing, and for around 15 years I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website JWPsite.com for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. For business inquiries such as mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, or to send support directly through PayPal, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click, I appreciate it. Alright, so I recently got Cubase 14 Pro upgraded from 10.5, and I haven't really had a chance to look at it. I installed most of the stuff. Actually, I installed everything. The project files kind of like sit somewhere. I don't know where they are. So I did a bit of a brief. I got some information here. My last version was 10.5. Cubase 14 is what? I don't know what that's talking about. The assistant screwed up there. So 11 Pro updates. We got a dynamic EQ, supervision, which is going to be interesting. Imager, multi-band stereo imager, score editor, improved features, audio and advanced audio export, scale assistant, which I would like to look at, spectral layers, basic spectral editing integration, of course, something like that. Cubase 12, Steinberg like syncs, no more USB dongle, so this is pretty much the main reason I upgraded. I mean, I did want the scale assistant, however, it wasn't a major thing. MIDI remote integration, Vera Audio, and scale assistant, so scale assistant also was included with Vera Audio, which is interesting. That was another reason I wanted to upgrade. FX modulators, Verve, so I felt piano, auto to MIDI chords, I don't even know. I guess, right? Audio warp improvements, a riser, new versatile limiting plugin, so that'll be interesting to look at. Version 13, I don't know where my 14 went. Redesign mix console, channel tab, vocal chain, so there's an all-in-one effect plugin, I guess. Icona sketch, so this is orchestral library. Steinberg vocoder. Classic vocoder returns updates, new plugins. So we got some vintage EQs and a vintage compressor, Black Valve. I don't know if that's a vintage markup range tool. Added MIDI editors for each ending. This is something that I was kind of like felt was missing. I don't know if that's exactly what I think it is, but we'll see. And steps in MIDI input. So it looks like my list is actually partial. I don't know what happened there. I thought it had the full list. Yeah, I don't know why my assistant didn't get part 14, and I didn't even read it. I was just like, okay, slap that in the, let's just slap that right into the thing. So I'll go through like the web page here, I guess. So right now it's like 40% off. You can get 60% off with a competitive crossgrade. So if you have like FL Studio, I think production version, I think that's, I'm not sure if it's all plugins, maybe all plugins. I'm pretty sure it's just production version, because when I remember getting it, I don't think I had all plugins. Like sometimes when you buy all plugins and then they release a new plugin, you get bumped down to producer edition. So I'm pretty sure that was the case with me. And 14, looks like we got some modulators, blazing grooves, program thrilling beats with just a few clicks, randomize your grooves. Beats Ex Machina, harness powerful synthesis of new drum machine to design your own drum sounds. I'm not even sure what that means. It looks like some sort of like drum synth. Okay, and then there's a couple plugs. New scoring era. Gain staging excellence. This looks interesting. Be great for comping, I think. And of course, gain staging. Advanced mixing, rearrange channels and stuff. Look at that screen. Like, who has a screen like that? Like, if I look at mine and then I do something like that, like, who has a screen like that? What size screen? Do I gotta like shrink my settings? Is it because I'm at like 125%? Like, what is this, like 4K resolution? Anyway, everything's a lot faster. I'm noticing like everything loads lightning fast, and it just, installation was smooth. Like that, I just click install and everything was in. Okay, so the moving filter, auto effect, bar next door, some underwater effect, huh? And preview, so some previews, range improvements. The range selector tools been further improved, and some more features. So that's lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. This is something that I feel FL Studio lacks in like its complexity, its holistic value, and its like just sophistication. However, FL Studio does, you know, make its steps, it makes its baby steps, but like Cubase is just leaps and bounds. So that's what's up with 14. What exactly are we going to be looking at here? Well, I'd like to start with like what I was pretty much into it for. I wish I could like change the sizing here. Everything looks really, really big. So this is all done kind of thing. This is a done track. This is, I think, the only track I ever did in Cubase. So I'm just looking here. Looking and making an excuse to drink some water. I just need to check my input, make sure everything's running smooth here. Yeah. Check, mic check.
I already smoked the whole rainforest, you know. You're left long at all.
Okay, so that's good. Everything seems good. And I'm not really riding too much on thin ice. I don't know the impact of Cubase on the system, because yeah, I am also streaming, and there was times when I would open up like 3 FL Studios and it would crash me. So I'm not too sure like the efficiency of Cubase at this time. I did have a FL Studio open. I was going to do some music feedback at the same time, but it took me like an hour to set up. Anyway, no music feedback. Nobody's coming in to bother me while I do this. Is there 3 tracks? Okay. So again, it's been a while since I've been in here. Why are there like 3 extra tracks? It's been a while since I've been in here. Not a lot's changed. One of the first things that I like is the right click, and then you can select your tool. That wasn't there before, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if like alt right click was there, but it can do zoom to locators, which is amazing. So that's pretty much like control right click to get FL Studio to pucker and get to the zoom. I'm still losing a bit of screen real estate here. Maybe there's a way I can tell Cubase cannot follow the screen scaling, but for now I'm just gonna have to deal with this. I don't like this no object selected bit. And this is the main bit, so I can't like get out of this. Open mapping assistant. I just want to take a quick look at the piano roll here. Looks about the same. What instrument is that? Is that like? It must be Hallian. Pretty sure everything is Hallian and Groove Agent. I didn't even realize before loading this up that there would be the situation where I might not have everything, but it's a good thing that it just uses Groove Agent and Hallian. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to get in here and I want to look at the new Vera Audio stuff as far as like scale assist and stuff. So let's give it a quick start out here.
I already smoked the whole rainforest, you know.
Let's jump to the body.
Here we go.
After the body. Like I said, I'm not gonna...
Please come back.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at that. I'm not even sure like I did any... What's it called? Vera Audio with this. I'm not sure how it's gonna behave. Because there's multiple bits here, and it's been a minute. I do have a chord track. We are looking at G minor. So I'm pretty sure there's a chord track here, chord track there. It doesn't have like a thing though, like a... It usually needs a block, right, to get everything to follow. Let's see if this is set. How do I get to the inspector now? Double click this. Lanes. Like I said, it's been a minute, right? So bear with me as I fight with everything. Okay, so there's like an inspector somewhere. Is it this? There it is. Okay. So is it following chord track? Remember, this is how to get to it. controls, no. Maybe it has to be the master, like the Hellion top guy, because these are just like MIDI lanes, right? And then they all kind of sit underneath Hellion. I kept them like on the outside like this because I didn't like them tucked inside as lanes. But I'm not seeing anything specific. Maybe I have to be, no. Can I just select the whole, no? So used to FL Studio. Any routing, any inputs. I don't know. Controls, like what is this stuff? I remember like being in here, track versions. This is the second version apparently. MIDI part, track preset. I remember it being here. It's like follow chord track. But yeah, it doesn't look like, maybe because it's not, doesn't exist. So we'll make it exist here. And we'll say it's what, G minor, right? G minor. Okay, and then show scales. Oh, I don't want. What is it doing? Why did it do that? Can I erase this? I think I need to keep this G minor bit, right? Yeah, I need to keep that. There, now that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so now I want just this. And we'll say... Give me G, how do I... Jamal. Oh man, okay, so double right click, double click. Like, I should be able to change these, huh? Maybe I have to be here. Let's check versions again. Basic, let's go, I guess basic? I don't remember. A little bit of things have changed, so. Octave offset, automatic scales, adaptive voicing. Okay, so maybe I have to turn off automatic scales. There. And then I want a G minor, which is alien. Okay, so then pop into like a rhythm, right? And now does it have... Do I have to say follow chord track here? Remember it's somewhere. Great deep dive, huh? Once I get it, I'll get it. I just need to figure out where things are. MIDI inserts, MIDI sends, quick controls, MIDI parts, tracks, inserts. Visibility? No. I always like right click, try to right click things. That's just not a thing in Cubase, right? Global transpose, follow independent, follow global transpose. Okay, so there's something that's changing. Hellion Sonic rhythm. Something here is changing. Oh, it's just like left and right, right? Well, I'll jump into like the vocals just to get out of this space for now. And this presets. I know it's here, like it's just like right there. Just don't know where the button went. Yeah, right click isn't a thing. Algorithm. Oops. So it looks like it might actually already be in their audio. There we go. Inspector, audio warp, audio. And then edit vario audio, pitch snap, absolute. Let's go. How do I get like that? Okay. Look at that messy. So that's like my wrapping. I don't know what this is. Ugh, like a really low bit, right? Smart controls. Scale assistant. Choose function. Process. Let's do. This is one of those situations where a rehearsal might have been a good idea. Okay, so I remember like being here. What's this? Editor. What's this? Bypass, smart controls, pitch snap. Maybe it's something to do with scale assistant? I don't think so though. No MIDI reference. Man, and I was like doing it a lot. I feel like I should go get like a different project, one of the ones that I was doing stuff with, so I don't even know that. Then my naming conventions were kind of whack though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find anything here. Okay, so that's local. I'm gonna pull out of here, I think. Okay, so this is also local. I gotta do it for a dig here. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. I remember it being like right there. However, things change, right? Let's try this one, I suppose. It's the only other one that I see is kind of there. And that's going to take a little while here. How long? Shouldn't be too long. Okay, so I'll continue to look for this thing. So here's the Vera audio, eh? Can I? It's so different. I'm so used to things being so much more like fluid. Like FL Studio is so fluid. I feel like there's still a bit of jank here, especially when I'm trying to zoom. I think it's just maybe my computer, right? Okay, so that's me there, right? Can I solo? And then back here. Maybe I have to like detach the global key kind of thing.
These rainy days, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in a better phase, till I got some cards to play. King.
Okay, can I get a better view of this? I'll just keep doing that. This other track, not still going. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. I don't know why Vera audio. Okay, there. And then it's bypass. It says it's supposed to be a bypass. I don't know what the audio warp is doing. Let's go correct pitch. I can't. Controls, absolute, relative to what? Absolute, like, I think it's maybe because I have audio warp on, but I shouldn't have to choose between the two. Like, it looks like it's done it already. It just doesn't. Oh, I gotta select them. That's what it is, I think. Eh? Can I just say Control A? Yeah, okay. And then I'm just gonna play it a little bit. I want to like change my range, but I don't specifically want to. Will it like stay inside that loop?
Rainy days, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back. Rainy days, please come back another.
Okay, so my only other choice is to do the whole ends bit combine selection tools. What? I don't know what that means. But like, I don't know how to put set left indicator here. Okay, so that's how we do it. Okay, and then I'll go set right indicator here. Why does it? Oh, it's at cursor position, not my mouse. Stop and go.
Days. Please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in a better phase, till I got some cards to play. Rainy days, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in a better phase, till I got some cards to play. Rainy days, please come back another day.
Okay, so then this is where maybe that's the thing I'm missing, is I need to like activate the scale assistant or something. Because like that was before. Right, so can I like deactivate this project? Because I need to see where that button is at. Hopefully the audio's here. It gave me a hard time last time finding the audio. Yes, let's activate this project. Missing files. Okay, so are they just like right there? It's like it says that the audio's not there, but it's like right here. Like it's, don't know why it doesn't see them. Yeah, see, it's fine. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is just like a beat and a track, right? I don't know.
Listen what I'm telling you, you. Yeah, they know the flow, so
Okay, so I got that and that. I got the chord track there. Can I say, I gotta get used to these buttons. Zoom to locators. There is no locators. Okay, so there is the F major. Now show me the inspector. And then how do I... Right. For audio. Maybe I have to like activate it here. Use monitor tracks. Does it resolve display conflicts? It's like I remember it being here. Maybe it's not though. Maybe it's here. Scale assistance. No reference track. Flatten real time. Purchase processes. Like, what is this? Let's start. Okay. I feel like maybe they moved it because of the scale assistant. I'm just not seeing an algorithm. Mode. But then how do we do notes, right? Like how do we change the notes? And where is the global key? Maybe it's time I better just move on to like something else as I fumble through this app here. I'd really like to see this scale assistant though. Like where is it? Let's go plus. Fine. No MIDI reference. I totally have to do a little more research here. I just wanted to like move things around for the most part. Like it shouldn't be this hard. I don't remember being it this hard. Okay, so are like both of these activated? Like I don't have to worry about it anymore? Will it let me still play this one?
because I'm loco. I flow stone cold.
No, it looks like...
Cold. Sittable.
Yeah, it looks like it's only one at a time, right? I don't remember it being this weird. Okay, so what do you got for me here? Do I have to track maybe this? No. Chord track. Use monitor tracks. What does this do? Chord track. Yeah, I think something changed. It has to have changed because I don't remember it being this difficult to get something to snap to the global key kind of thing. And I don't even really see global key. I don't know what this... I got like all these advanced settings here that I don't really need. This open MIDI, remote assistant, audio warp. Quantize panel. Maybe it's like underneath my selection here. Got like a little MIDI thing. No. What are you? Right then. So yeah, I've totally shot myself in the foot here. I haven't a clue how to link a track, like make the stuff follow independent. Like, of course I can't right click that. And it's different for everyone, right? I don't know why. Global transpons. Yeah, that's just like one octave or one note, right? That's not really the definitive bit. Say link or something. Clean up lanes, track control settings. What track? Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a BRB. Alright, so chords by default is just not part of the thing. So I gotta right click and say chords on or off. I don't know if there's a scales. Anyway, so that's in now. And I don't know how this is gonna screw it up. Let's go chords, follow chord track on, scales, follow directory, synchronize track data with chord track first. Follow directly. It messed with it, eh? Can I undo that? I can. So why isn't that... It shouldn't mess with it. I mean, these are... Is... E not in... G minor? Let's say G minor notes. Of course, there's me like G minor notes. E flat. E flat. Of course, they have to use flats. Why you gotta use flats? Okay, I guess because maybe that's the key, right? Show me a piano. Yeah, no E's in there. So why is it like moving my note around? Note expression. Is this E? F. E, F. So F is not in there. Is that the one that it's moving? So what is my scale assistant? Use chord track. And get me out of the piano roll, because I think that's my issue right here. Chords, use chords, scales, 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 follow chord track, scales, off, scales, on. Follow directly. So everything snaps up to F, which doesn't exist in G minor. Okay, so maybe my chord track's not set. G Aeolian, natural minor. Maybe thinking of something else? What would it be? Maybe it's like... Get these weird things out of here. Not really weird things, just things I don't use. I'm still quite the beginner here. Duplicate name, natural minor. Oops. Still there. Major, harmonic, alien. Why is there two duplicates? It's been so long, my brain doesn't even see the minor anymore. So what do we got? I got, what is that? F, G, 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 E, F, G, G, A, C, G, A, C, D, E, F, G, A, C, D, F. That sounds like a major. notes G, A, C, D, F. Say find key. Find scale. I don't know if it's still going to be the same website I always used to use. Is it still the same website? It is not. Let's try this one. There it is. Okay, so G, A, C. I feel like this is, like I said, it's like a D, F. It's just... because these are all whole notes. I think it's just major, but it just starts on G, right? Let's see if there's any other variations anywhere. Okay, so I got a bass, which as well as this. So I have a, it looks like a, what's that? F, G, A sharp. A sharp, G, A sharp, G, A sharp, C. So it looks like I got an A sharp in there. So let's add A sharp. Now I got F major. Is there a minor? What's the complement to that? G natural minor, yeah. So why is the chord track changing my notes? Let's see here. What was that? Just a quick sound effect. I gotta get used to this control. I can't remember what else I was using that's kind of like this, like with its control and click and scroll. Give me this, and then chords, and then call the chord track, and then the scale. Follow directly. I don't see like nothing changed there, so I don't know. I don't know why this one changes. Chord scales, chord off, scale, follow directly, and then everything's just gonna shift, eh? Yeah, like why? That's not out of key. I don't know why it's moving it around. Maybe I have to say set with synchronized data with chord track first, analyze chords. No, let's just follow the scale. G Aeolian, natural minor. G minor. G Aeolian. Okay, so what does this say? I guess I should have looked at this. Why is it? So this is G, A sharp. And what's C, D, D sharp, G. And what is it moving? It's moving my E, right? It's moving my E up. Why are you moving my E up? E isn't concluded. Why? F natural minor E flat, yeah, it's in there. So why you gotta do me like this? All these scales. Try this one. No, I don't know why. Is my like overall transposer like moved or something? Yes. Here's one of the tracks. Show scales. Start scale Aeolian. Shift chords, basic, piano basic, guitar. Weird. G Aeolian, natural minor. Why isn't it making sense? Show me like G major. What is this? E, F? No, that's not. That's not it. And of course these guys are moving. They're not supposed to be moving. What's up with that? Okay, so for real, like, I gotta look at FL Studio. This is my fall to that resort. Looks like I lost stream. Alright, back to the quality content with JWP. What is G major? The minor. Give me. Stamp. The stamp. Major. Right. Minor. And E, A, G. Boom. No, down. Down. Why is it? Because it's locked. Okay, get out here. No, not like that. Show me that. Okay, so that's not even a scale. What's going on? It's melodic scales. Melodic chords. Show me minor. Aeolian. A, G, G. There we go. Okay, so yeah, like A sharp. Oh, there isn't an E. What am I using then? Show me the major. Got an F sharp. Yeah, there isn't an E. So it's me that's wrong. Why is this telling me there is? E flat. What is E flat? Of course there's something weird with the track. A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is E? F major. D natural minor. Let's try, I guess. Okay, I don't know why it's G major. Maybe like I changed it halfway through and then I didn't bother to switch the name. So with D natural minor, D, 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 D. Okay, and then is that gonna change my bass line? Jump in here, chord tracks, scales, and follow directly, and yeah, it does. So I don't know. I mean, I could just go chromatic. It's just an issue with my my notation. But so I'm just gonna like leave it, I guess. My bass is gonna be a little funny. The whole track is gonna change. Well, like how much changed? Just I don't want to undo that much. Can we go forward a little bit? How do I go forward like that? G major. Okay, so that's where I was, right? And then what's like the notes between here? I don't think I can like get away with anything else. Like as far as what is this? F, G, A sharp? Isn't that in there though? Can I say like F major? A sharp. I'm gonna pick right. So I feel like G is probably the better choice of the two. So I'm moving my, yeah. We're moving with the G here. Because I believe like that originally was the intention and originally was G, and I doubt it would have been D. Maybe it's D. I mean, like, once I get things in place, I guess I can just always like, here we go kind of thing, right? And then just like move things around. Can you get out of my face? And then got the Vox here. Let's go scales, follow directly, nothing changed. And I don't do that for Groove Agent because that's not a thing. It looks like I've got a piano here. I don't think that's actually even playing. Okay, so, and then you, let's say for track directly. Oof. Look at that, eh? That's gonna take a little while. Let's switch to standard solo kit and use scales. There. So now everything is like super auto-tuned. I mean, not to like an extreme point, but it's gonna sound different, I think. It's strange that there was like a big difference, so I didn't realize I was in the wrong key back in the day. Okay. Back in the day, that was, I can't believe that's like, how do I, what is that? That was like, I don't know, 7 years ago? What does it say? 2019? There's no way. 2019. Yeah, I guess so, 2019, so that was like 6 years ago. Let's do this.
Rainy day, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in a better phase, till I got some cards to play. Rainy days, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in a better phase, till I got some cards to play. Rainy days, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face.
Okay, so now I can try the, what was it, D minor? Okay.
Stay away till I'm in a better phase, till I got some cards to play.
And this is when stuff starts to break down, right? Okay, so I don't know where the, what was it, Sting Assistant went? The whole concept, I don't even know what it is. I guess I kind of just revisited my standard tooling that I'm so used to using, unfortunately, and I didn't really look at anything. So, what was on my list? Let's start going down the list here. Frequency 2, dynamic EQ with 8 bands. I just need like something to work with as far as to demonstrate, right? So frequency, dynamic EQ with 8 bands. Frequency 2, so who should I use frequency 2 on? As far as like a dynamic EQ, I feel like bass is usually what we want to look at right now. I don't know why there's a Vox in here. Okay, so now how do I get to the channel it's on? I think it's this thing, right? Does it switch as I... It does. Okay, can I... Oh, I need you. Let's just bring up the whole thing, I suppose. Get rid of that, no editor open. I want the mix console. And I want... bass? Where's bass? Bass. Okay, so I think those tracks were just called bass. I don't know why. They didn't have the things. Can I like get rid of this bottom chunk? And just see like the inserts? Okay, so it doesn't even look like there's anything there. I'm pretty sure I kept this like really lightweight because I wasn't completely versed in Cubase, right? So the pre, post, inserts. Where's pre then? Looks like everything's on post anyway. Okay, so I don't even... Let's just throw something on, okay? This looks like a MIDI input. I'm looking for frequency 2. I remember frequency 1 was like, had a independent linear phase, right? How do we get you in here? Is this like a MIDI input? It wouldn't be because here's like the compressor, right? Inserts like this. Sends. Okay, I need to pop this out because I can't see past this chunk down here. It'd be really nice if I can get rid of that chunk down there, but I don't see it happening. Let's close that. where are like all the plugins? These all look like MIDI plugs. Bass, Vox. Oh, because it is MIDI. Okay, so that's the issue with using things like this. So which one is the bass? And so this is just the MIDI routes and require the bass outputs here. So let's see.
Please come back from my shady.
Frequency, it's EQ, frequency 2. Is it really frequency? It is frequency 2. Okay. So we have dynamic EQs right there. And then we'll say, let's pull on this high end. We'll bring it up so we can get like some more of that nasal. Here? Is that all I get is like 3 bands? Well, it says there's like 8 bands, so I just don't know how to like shift down. Is this mid-side, stereo, mid-side, left, right? And there's linear phase, independent linear phase. That's crazy. Something everybody was always crying for in FL Studio. I'm just trying to figure out, can I get like full screen? No? Doesn't change size. Okay, how do I get like these other ones? Oh, they're down here. Okay. So I want here-ish, and then we'll bring it down a little bit. Can I, let's say 750 and boost, tighten it up. No, the other way. There we go. Do I have a different kind of shape? I do not. Any slope? No slope. Let's invert. So like no slopes? Okay. So what kind is that? That's just a regular peaking, I guess, eh? Then give me the dynamic EQ, and what are we doing? I'm going something like this. Is it pushing on it? That's what it looks like it's doing. Okay, so can I... And what, I can turn that into a linear phase EQ? Okay, so we either dynamic or... Either or. So that's a quick brief look at the dynamic abilities. So I would really like more shapes as far as slopes and stuff. So I'm so used to FL Studios. Supervision, highly customizable audio analyzer. So let's put that on the master channel, right? Or the output, they call it stereo out in here. But I don't see it. So just gotta like move down. There it is. Okay, so give me analyzer supervision. Not a lot going on there, eh? So let's see what else we can do with it here. Level, signal, level. Oh, I can't just step through them. It makes me load this menu every time. Level histogram. What is this levels histogram? Don't know. Okay, so loudness. I got some loudness tools here. One of the ones I was looking for was like the SPL, right? And something. No, this curve. Something I would have had to pay for with. I can't even remember what it was called. Dynamo or something. SPL plugin. It's Hawkeye. Hawkeye doesn't have it though. SPL measurement plugin. No. You mean sound meter? Right, so the thing I was looking for is the PSR tool. So, I'm not really seeing anything in specific in Cubase. The original tool I was looking at is the dynameter, and it shows PSR, and PSR is peak to short-term loudness ratio. Has nothing to do with SPL. SPL is, I believe, like a measurement of sound pressure that sound creates. So there is this guy here. I don't know how well it does over time. Like this one has like a over time kind of thing, and it just shows you your sort of dynamics, right? I haven't a clue what I'm looking at here. It's still something I haven't explored. It's nice that this is here though. It's $60. So let's see. Like this is like the advanced type of stuff. There's also a bit meter in here. I'm not sure. It says I can switch the tool to PSR. Here, measurement style, loudness histogram, meter mode, PSR. Shows a histogram peak to short-term ratio to ASE convention. So I have to go meter mode somewhere. Meter mode. Is it loudness? Am I in the right place? Loudness histogram. Loudness curve. Loudness curve. Measurements. Loudness. Meter mode. Module setting. Okay, I don't think that's what I was looking for. Let's go measurement. Histogram. Curve. I believe it's also called like the crest factor, right? This module shows a histogram, loudness histogram. Okay. Is there another PSR? No, it says there's only one of one here. So, I mean, that doesn't give me that interesting loudness histogram, that interesting detailed long-term thing that this other one has. But I mean, there's so few that have the PSR, and another one that I recently discovered was actually the so yeah, PSR, I mean, is the measure to gauge use how squashed or compressed the nature of your music. Higher PSR indicates greater dynamics, wider potential. So it's kind of like LRA too. Okay, it's been a minute, right? I want SPL plug in here. Of course, it's going to take me to images. So yeah, like Plugin Lines has this interesting bit meter, and it shows you like where things are kind of going wrong. And that's sort of the only one I've ever seen that has that. Units, LU, momentary, PSR. So it also has PLR. But it doesn't give me like a long-term... I don't like how things stay open all the time. Give me... This is the bass here. Hmm? How do I like unmute things? It's weird hearing the track like this. Unmute all? Can I unmute all somewhere? Can I click? Control click, click, alt click? No. Why is this gray now? Because it's highlighted. Okay, so can you just not solo everything? Who's soloed? There. Okay. So my supervision. So like a reset button.
Back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up.
I haven't a clue what I'm like. It's there, but it's not like that good.
Just stay away till I'm in a better phase. Till I got some cards to play.
Is there like a...
Come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up
spatial domain. So I'll just keep stepping through them. That's the only thing I wanted to look for. So now just curve here.
Just stay away till I'm in a better phase.
Loudness stuff, spectral domain, spectral curve. Spectral bar.
Come back from my shady
intensity. It's like a sonogram, right? Keyboard. That's interesting.
Punching them in the face. Just stay.
Spectrogram.
Till I got some cards.
See, I'd like to see PSR here.
Please come back another day. Come back, shady friends, when they try
Let's look at the phase. Phase is always interesting, the phase scope, because like, well, maybe not that one, but
punching them in the face.
the,
Till I'm in a better
which one is it? I don't know if they have it.
some cards to play. Rainy day.
I've never seen that before.
Please come back another day. Come back from my
Huh.
friends.
That's an interesting one. Correlation.
Come back to cool my rage. To keep punching them
Multi-correlation?
in stay away. Till I'm in a better
What's multi-correlation?
cards
And
rainy day.
so there's still not like that phase meter that has like the squigglies in front that I always see. Let's see, phase meter. I was hoping to find. Maybe it's one of the ones that I've seen, and when I was looking at it, it was just logarithmic. And where is it? Where would I see some? Where did I see something like that again? I don't want to like dig deep for it, but it's kind of, it's not these. Phase meter. It's none of these, because these are more like stereo. What are they called? Spectrograms. Maybe it's on one of these displays. No, I don't even see it. I don't understand how to read it anyway. And it's also like super fast. I can't believe I can't find one. It's called a phase meter, isn't it? It's not in here. And I can't remember exactly who has one. It's like a really... It's a really... Let's see... It's taller than it was wider. It's the wrong way. Let's go to 20, whatever. No, give me 1920 by 1080. Okay. So it's like a really like technical tool. I got a chart like this. I'm not sure how technical though. And then it says phase, and then most of the time it just looks like this in the front here, and then it just has like a couple that come out like that. I guess it's kind of smaller, and that's like the phase meter I was thinking about. And it's just constantly, it's always going, like, and I haven't a clue how to read that. Of course, it's got like measurements and stuff, but again, what? So I think maybe it's one of these other ones that I think it's just like better presented kind of thing.
My shady friends, when they try to set up stage, come back to cool.
Maybe that, right? And if this were logarithmic, it would kind of have everything squished to the side. And this looks logarithmic, but it's like the opposite direction kind of thing.
Come back another day.
Bounce track.
Shady friends, when they try to
No, it doesn't.
come back to cool my rage.
It must be, because I don't know how to read this either. And it's also got like a better response. The other ones that I've seen are just more like
Cards to play.
kind of fast, right?
Another day.
This looks like what I'm thinking. Multi-panorama. This one. Okay, so let's look at some other stuff. Got a spatial domain. This module is not compatible.
Stay away.
Okay, so that's probably ambisonics, waveform, oscilloscope. Can we get some long oscilloscopes?
Come back from
Oh, that's just the vertical zoom. Okay, and frequency. What do you mean frequency?
my rage to keep me from punching them in the face.
The update rate?
Till I'm in a better
Scale?
till I got some
Please.
play. Rainy days, rainy day.
It's not a very, it's difficult to find like, there it is. That's it. So it's called wave scope.
Try to set up stage.
That's what I'm thinking of. Usually whenever I think of oscilloscope, I think of the wave scope.
My rage to keep me from punching them in.
Or even like the SPL in here would be nice.
Till I'm in a better phase. Till I got
What else we got?
rainy days.
Wave circle.
Please come back.
What's a wave circle?
Come back from my
It's like,
when they try to set up stage. Come
interesting. Where it is. Okay, and I got time
me from punching them
and bits. So I think bits might be the other one.
till I'm in a
Yeah, I think this is the one that I said was sort of the only in Hawkeye. So even though got SPL, it's not as good as like, I don't feel like it's as good as this, or I just don't know how to read it like this. And this is $125, and this guy's is $60. Like, I'm just stuck with Crest Factor for the most part, which is fine, I guess, right? Let's say Crest Factor versus PSR. And then Gemini loads thing, power to signal, both measure single dynamics, but Crest Factor is a ratio of peak to average sample amplitude. It's a specific audio measurement recommended by mastering engineers that indicates the difference between true peak and short term. Okay, so it also takes into true peak into account. So it looks like that's another thing. Someday, maybe on my mastering stage, I'll spend $130 on the one measuring tool. Steinberg. Okay. What does that look for? Oh, the SPL meter thing. That is already open, I think. Huh? Phase meter. Let's see, SPL measurement plug. And yeah, it has like this bits meter, which I find is interesting. So got all these different meters everywhere. This one's more of like a fair warning meter though. It's like, hey, there's an issue with your digital signal kind of thing. So like if you're expecting your signal to be like 32-bit, it's gonna be truncated, right? So like it'll show you where issues are. PLR, PSR. I wonder how timeline. So I'm looking at this and I'm feeling like I'm seeing PSR here. Alright. History. As well, I don't really understand the whole PSR concept, so I mean, there's already so many things to take into account, like LFs and stuff. PSR, I really believe, just shows you like your dynamics. If you're squatching your kick, so you're combining your bass with your kick, and you're not really getting, you know, the thump that you want, it's probably because you're compressing them together too much, kind of thing. They're too close together. Okay, so that's it for frequency 2. That's only like one thing. I gotta keep rolling with this. What else we got? Well, I made it through 2. Imager, multiband stereo imager. So let's swap out supervision here for, can I move you over? No, I can't move this window over. It's stuck in this little corner. Insight 2. What would it be? Multi-band imager. So that would be like a stereo surround? No. Spatial imager. Okay, so it's pretty much like your typical multi-band, not compressor, but your multi-band imager. I usually use Ozone for this. I'm not sure if we can like just remove bits. Yeah, we can. So this is something I'm always telling people to use for, you know, controlling their side signal and stuff. Oh, it even has a correlation meter. That's nice.
My shady friend.
Yeah. Perfect. Corroborated.
Come back.
A little bit of loudness and quieter. So there's imager. Okay, and what else we got here? Score editor, improve features and new fonts. That's not something I normally use, so I'm just gonna like avoid that. Advanced audio export, queue multiple export jobs. So, I mean, again, not really something I can look at. Scale assistant helps keep MIDI notes in key. Okay, so I'm not even sure how that works. How do I get this guy out of here now? Effect. Discard. Okay, so let's close this mixer guy. And see, I'm just gonna like back it all the way up here. G major. So if I stay, oh, let's go forward, in fact. Can I? G alien, and then that's when I bugger things up, eh? Okay, so let's switch this. What? I didn't ask to play, I wanted you to change. Go D minor. Oh, it's switching everything now. I forgot about that. Okay, so now all my vocals are changed and everything's been shifted up, right? Should I just revert, right? Let's go revert. Revert. Of course, I'll lose all my, what's it called? I'll lose all my references even, apparently. This is the wrong folder. Give me this. Let's go. I lose all my their audio processing, which is fine. So what's important here is making sure that I don't lose my rhythm. So like,
friends when they try to set up stage.
Did I just strategically like play the bass notes when they weren't out of key or something? Okay, so let's go chord track here. Give me scale. I want to change the scale. I can just right click and change like that, right? I'm so used to going up there. It was instilled in me. Okay, I need to unlock the scale here. I don't know why it would change scales. I feel like scale is like the lead for everything. Okay, so let's go D, Aeolian, and then U. I want you to follow that. How much of a change am I going to lose here? So it looks like stuff moved down here, but I didn't lose my like rhythm. And you. And of course the Vox. What is even this? Can I audition it? Is there... Okay, so that's me. That's there. So different key again. When I realize what the whole point of that was. Just to...
My rage to keep me from punching them in the face. To stay away till I'm in a better phase. Till I got some cards to play.
Dude, okay. I'm not looking for score editor, advanced audio, scale assistant helps keeps MIDI notes in key. So I don't really think like that's a thing that I really want to be looking at, but we're gonna look at it anyways, I guess. Here it is here. Scale assistant, use editor scale, use chord track. So this is I believe what FL Studio has as far as it's like snap to key, right? Its new wonderful lacking of chord traps, snap to scale. I feel like that's what it is, and it probably does it within the MIDI range too. I remember this being a thing. So not like a big thing, great helper, but not a big thing. Spectral layers, basic spectral editing integration. Spectral layers 1. What is spectral layers 1? Is this like a third, not a third party, but like an external kind of guy? Compare version of spectral layers. So yeah, I think this is like an external kind of guy. Let's look for it. Maybe I have it. Yeah, it's right there. Spectral layers 11. So I imagine this is something like not Ozone, but RX, right? Can we see spectral layers? Like the README kind of thing? Spectral layers go. Spectral layers go. Is that all I get with them? Spectral layers go. Yeah, I think that's all I get with. Maximum sample rate 300. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, that's our typical. Got special project modules. Unmixed song. Modules chain. Channels remover. Signal generator. VST3 effect. Okay, so we don't have like. The one thing that I was really wanting from the new RX was its spectral repair, and it like adds information to tracks that have lost it above like 16K and stuff. So I'm not seeing anything like that. And then this is also Go. I don't know. Is that just the only thing that comes with? Compare. Summary, new in 14. Track shimmer. General composing, recording, editing. Audio parts, hit point, blah, blah, spectral layers go. So yeah, you only get like spectral layers go. Vera Audio 3. Alignment, direct offline processing. And this was like the main reason that I got Cubase. It's the audio alignment tool plus, you know, I don't even actually remember. I think it was the main reason I got Cubase initially, and the chord track. That's what it was. So it was just like, that's a no-brainer kind of thing? No, it's a no-brainer. It's crazy expensive, man. So, yeah, so this, I don't know why it says that Spectral Layers 1. It's basic Spectral Layers. I gotta go look at my notes here real quick and see why it's touting Spectral Layers 1. It says... a light version of Steinberg's powerful spectral editor is now included, allow for basic spectral editing tasks right within Cubase. So when it's inside Cubase, like how do you do that Spectral Layer 1 integration? Maybe it's just talking about the Go? It says it's built right in though. Spectral Layers 1 is integrated into Steinberg's Dawn. New window is an ARIA 2 plugin. Okay, so allowing... how do I open it? Open in Spectral Layers, Spectral Editing. I don't see it though. Spectral Layers 1.9 is included with Cubase 12. If you want Spectral Layers 10, you need to buy the newer version. I don't know. Spectral Layers Pro integration. It doesn't say anything specifically that it's totally included. It just says Spectral Layers Go, so maybe they like kind of removed it, I guess. I'll look see if there's like a quick video using Spectral Layers 1 and Cubase. Just say generic Cubase. So select an audio clip in the Cubase timeline, right-click it and navigate to Audio Extensions, Spectral Layers, Extensions, or Spectral Layers to open dedicated spectral editing interface. New to Spectral Layers 1. Small version, Pro, Spray, SPL. Eraser tool, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff in it anyway. Looks like it's missing an eraser, amplifier, clone stab, frequency repair, so you need to get elements even. Elements is even better than... How old are these images? 2021? They just feels like this guy's got his this guy's got his screen like really big. It just feels like something from the 80s, like all the buttons and stuff really look really big, and this window looks kind of janky. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. Give me this chunk, and we'll say, oh, I need to double click, and then I want to, what's this? Solo editor. Of course, my mouse is covering what the pop-up is. How do I activate this? Sampler, MIDI modulators, drum machine. Drum machine's just like right there all the time, or what? Select an audio clip in the Cubase timeline, then right-click and navigate to Audio Extensions, Spectral Layers. Then right-click it. So that's not a thing. Like right-clicking here doesn't do that. What was it? Audio Extensions. So I don't know what that's about, like Lost on Me kind of. And like if it's like limited, I don't really know. I guess it would be like FL Studio Edison, but I feel like even Edison maybe has more functionality. Editor, track, editor, definition. Auto adjust, on your warp, hit points, ranges, processes, they're more. No. Plugin. So I don't know why it says there's spectral layers. Like AI can be wrong, assistants can be wrong, right? So moving on to the next bit, basic spectral editing integration, spectral layers one. Cubase 12. No more dongle. That's like the best thing ever. That's the reason I upgraded the MIDI remote integration. I don't have visualize your map with your MIDI. I don't know. Vera Audio with now a scale assistant. Pitch correct are now key aware. Were they not before? Like I was always snapping to pitch correction, now key aware with scale assistant. I thought scale assistant was like this thing that pops out. And it's like, hey, do you want to try this kind of thing? So let's go scales. Oh, it's in here, right? Isn't it? Setup sections. Look at all these things. Let's see it. Editor. Audio. Scale assistant, right? So this is something I'm going to have to look at. I think this is like more in depth. I don't know why. It seems like with scale assistant, pitch correction are now key aware. Maybe it just means that like it was snap. So if I get in here, now that it's like scale assist, can I just say track follow scale directly? And then what does you say? Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it. I thought it was like this panel that pops out and helps you decide things. Where is the alignment guy here? Generate harmony voices. I think that's a new thing too, isn't it? Open sample editor? What do you do? Just that's it. Audio. Setup editor. Find set extensions. Spectral layers. Okay. So we're back to spectral layers, or is it loading or something? Okay, so there it is, built right in. So what version are you? Spectral layers go. Okay, so I don't get one. Maybe like one once upon a time was go or something? What is this? Is this my vocals? How do I play in here? Because if I push play, it's... Okay. And I can say like what? I can't even erase or anything. Yeah, no, so this isn't... It looks like it's trying to be RX, or like, here we go. Eraser. So like... It's not very, it's like strong. Can you rewind? I mean, it's nice that there's an eraser.
Please come back another day. Come back.
You can kind of hear it, eh? Okay, so then I can just like do different things. Is there like an add? Frequency pencil. So just draw a line. Let's make that sound. Beep. It's gonna be like ee. Like there's no like intensifying harmonic. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Whoa. Go on. Okay, so Control Z. Does it that annoying sound still gonna be there?
Rainy days.
No, shouldn't be there. So I mean, if you really wanted to like do things, weird things, you can kind of get in there and draw a little bit. But I mean, if you're really going to be doing some serious editing, it's probably best to just make extension permanent. Remove, okay, whatever. Where is the alignment guy? I remember being in here or something. About selection, spectrum analyzer, stats, processes, plugins. I mean, it's probably like right in front of me, right? It's real-time processing. Unstretch audio, advanced, detects, close gaps, overlaps. So I just see it create harmony voices. I don't know. So where this thing is. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's nothing new. So, yeah. I know it's like in here though, I'm sure. I don't need it right now, so I'm not even going to bother. So yeah, we covered spectral layers 1. This must have been a mistake through the assistance part that it's actually called Go now. And it does look like it has an eraser, which is interesting. And a weird line draw tool, which is ouch. Okay, FX modulators. New plugin for complex modulation effects. I believe that's over here, right? Just like, how does this work? So I gotta add like a destination. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. It's not, I'm not sure if they're trying to like do FL Studio style. So if I went to like jump to the mix console and I said I want, can I make like a fresh channel so I'm not screwing up my channels? No. Okay, so give me this. Can I? And then right click. Can I say to like link to modulator? Maybe I can go like learn, right? Modulators. Modulators cannot be used on the track. What? I just want to link it. Add volume to quick controls. Link selected channels. MIDI remote. Pick for mapping volume. Vendor width. Okay, so that's not what I thought it was going to be. Other commands. Solo load do. No. So it's not the way I think it works. And I don't know why it's being like, you can't link that. Like where did I put that LFO then on here? I think it's just like there's so much going on that it's not quite as modular as FL Studio, because FL Studio is just like everything can be linked to a modulator. Okay, so that's modulators, I guess. If ever I can find something to... Cannot... There we go. Okay, so this... So like what does it target then? Select strips, direct routing, sends... Right then. Okay, so can I get rid of it? How do I get it out of here? Bypass. Right click. No. Take off, man. Oh, here's a different. This modulator runs freely. Garbage. Remove all. Oh, well, I don't want to remove all modulators. I just want to remove this one. This? No. This? There we go. Okay, so that's where that button is. And I got an envelope follower, shaper, a mod script, step modulator, macro knob, cool stuff. So then FX modulator, Verve, the new felt piano. Okay, so this is going to be a little different here. Do I have a piano?
My shady friends when they try to set up stage.
I do not. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do a little bit of freestyling here. Let's get a instrument track. Let's look for Verve. Belt? Verve? What's it called? Verve? Verve. And it's installed, I'm sure. Let's close some of these things here. Synth. I don't see Verve. By vendor. Steinberg. Synth. Halion Sonic. So maybe it's part of Halion? So it would be in here. This browser. Sonic selection. There it is. Okay, so an introverted piano. So it's just like a sample pack, I guess, huh? I mean, it's not just a sample pack. It probably looks pretty extensive. I'm more into like, look at how big this window became. Can you like save me some space or what? And of course, keyboard to keyboard, like typing keyboard doesn't work. You actually have to have like a piano keyboard, right? Which is terribly annoying. I mean, like if I ever wanted to, I could probably just wrote, what you call it in? Can I? I can do this. There's just no freestyling here, so that's what Verve is. Unfortunately, I can't really demonstrate it very well because, yeah, I don't know how to make typing keyboard control Cubase. If I like start typing, it overrides my it doesn't type, it like activates hotkeys. I don't know if that's a thing. Studio workspace, yeah, I don't know how to. There's no trigger for that, and even if there is, I remember it not being very good, like as far as performance mode. Like FL Studio has, I don't know, a much nicer key, typing to key. Like you can change your key, you can just do a chord or a scale per like row of buttons. It's such a nice, it's what I grew up on, so I've done piano, I've done fingering, I've done chords, the chord progressions, I've done lots of standard keyboard work, and what it breaks down to for me is, how would you say, like comfortability? I can't think of the word. I don't like having a keyboard to drag around. It's just not me. I always was kind of more of a sequencer. Convenience is the word. It's just not convenient for me. For me, convenience is, grabbing, typing, and poking away at this and getting something out, and then going in and changing the velocities, doing my voicings and stuff. As far as getting it under my fingers and the feel and stuff, that's more of a guitar thing for me. So yeah, I didn't really, it's always such a trade-off between what you want to spend your time on. Is it going to be vocals? Is it going to be guitar? Is it going to be like piano, keyboard? Is it going to be, a wind instrument? You can't really have them all, unfortunately, because you'd have to just like day in, day out, be constantly practicing. Anyway, audio to MIDI chords. So that's not something I can really look at. I probably have recordings of chords somewhere, but not something I need. Audio warp improvements, edit directly in the project window. That's interesting. In the project window. Like in here? Edit directly in the project window. Where's the editor? The project window. Editors. Why isn't it giving me a choice between editors here? It like when you zoom out and then your mouse has to be on the location you want to zoom in on. It doesn't just zoom at the cursor. So I don't know how to do that. Maybe it's up here. How do I turn this into Vera audio? Here we go. It's audio warp. Okay, so there it is. But like, does it happen up here? I don't know what it's talking about. Edit right in the project window. Something to look into definitely for me is that's audio warp, right? Yeah. Riser, no versatile limiting plugin. Okay. So let's see if we can like mute Maximus and check out this new limiter. Okay, so can I just bypass? How do I bypass? And then give it a listen. Oh, get over there. Is this so sophisticated? It's crazy, man. I mean, just a little entry box isn't that big of a thing. Give me.
Stay away till I'm in a better phase. Till I got.
Okay, so give me from here. What's my snapping? Okay, so it did kind of like snap that, and then over here, like that, and then loop.
Jack Bowser.
No, loop. This takes off. Is it?
Please come back another day.
Okay. Show me the mixer.
set up stage
This color scheme is really bland.
to keep me
I mean, I don't expect it to be super amazing, but
till I'm in a better phase. Till
they're like way louder, right?
I rainy days, rainy days. Please come back another day.
Yeah, way louder. So Maximus is really pulling on it. Let's see what dynamics this riser guy can do.
My shady friends when they try
Okay, I haven't a clue what I'm doing here.
to keep me from
Do we have some presets?
just stay away till I'm in a better phase.
Give me like a maximum loudness.
Rainy days. Please come back another day.
Let's try this, I guess. There we go.
My shady friends when
Ooh, a little bit of breathing.
come back to cool my rage to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till
Let's go
I got some
mix.
rainy days, rainy days.
A little better.
Another day.
Let's drive it a little more.
My shady friends when they try to
Ooh, hear that S.
come back to cool my rage to keep me from punching them in the face.
Sounds clean though.
Wait till I'm
This is good. Just fast.
till I got some
Aggressive.
days. Please come back another day. Come back,
Let's make it
friends.
dirty.
Try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage to keep me from
Nice.
them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in a better phase. Till I got some cards to play. Rainy days, rainy days.
It's a little digital chewy.
Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up.
Of course, Maximus is like silky smooth, so it's got a little bit of chew. It's not really a flavorful guy. I think maybe it's just kind of your quick limiter kind of thing. I don't know why. What is it touted as? Versatile, and I wouldn't say versatile is the word. Yeah, no, that's like. What's this? True Peak? Compare. What is this window? I guess that's just the read. What is this? Stationary cursor? What does that do?
Cool
Okay.
to keep me from punching them in the face.
Okay. So versatile, no. Standard, maybe. Quick and dirty limiter. Quick and can be dirty limiter. Like it looks like it has a nice flavor in it, and it looks like it has a nice. Sounds like it has a nice auto pull off. But as far as like versatile is compared to what's out there, I guess it's not sophisticated. It's versatile's 75%. I'll give it a 75%. But like as far as what's out there, versatile meaning we can have a fast attack, we can have an auto release, and we can have a dirty. Versatile. Okay, 13. Redesigned mix console. Clearer, more modern user interface. So that's. I just want to get rid of this thing. Yeah. I don't know. Because I used the last one so a little bit. It looks the same. I don't really see any difference. What is this? Absolute mode. Force parameters. Q-Link. I don't know. I don't know too much about the mixer. So channel tab. Access main mixer controls and the project window. What is the project window? In the project window. What do you call this? Is it this? Access main mixer controls in the project window. Access main mixer controls in the project window. So where is this? This the project window? This looks like the playlist window. But they keep saying project window. I'm gonna ask. Cubase, where is the project window? Find the project window, click the Windows menu in the top, on the window, shift tab, but like, project window. Project window. Project window present overview. Navigate to perform large scale editing. So, left zone, right zone, lower zone. Project zone. Alright. I think that's maybe what it means. So it says that I can get to things from here. I'll have to like look a little more in depth. I'm just doing a quick brief round and yeah, making a bit of content here. Sort of checking out, it's unboxing for me really, right? I could do vocal chain. So this is kind of what I've been waiting for, and this is the reason I have like a vocal project open. And there's a couple more plugins later, so let's get to that. What do I have here? A tube compressor? What do you mean tube compressor? Whose is this?
Stay away till I'm in a better phase. Till I got some
Is this Steinberg? It must be Steinberg, right?
Please come back another day. Come back with my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in.
Okay, so let's check out this
I got some cards to play. Rainy days, rainy days. Please come.
what would it be under vocals?
Come back.
Vocal chain.
Set up stage. Come back to cool.
Whoa.
To keep me from punching them in the.
Everything feels like
Away till I'm in a bed.
a Roland.
Till I got some cards to play. Rainy days.
Like the way things it looks and feel all the brown and stuff. I don't know if changing my color schemes will change
Friends.
everything else.
Upstage.
Let's go. Is it preferences? Like, isn't my idea of Cubase is a little different? Like the color scheme, personalization. User color schemes, and then is there like? Is there no presets? Preference presets. Is that a? Like, why is everything gray? I think it used to be like blue and stuff. I don't know why. Actually, everything feels like really brownish. Okay, so let's see what you got.
Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face.
Say lead vocal or cavern vocal.
Phase till I got some cards to play. Rainy days, rainy days. Please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try.
Tramp icon.
Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face.
Okay, so it's just kind of like a multi-effect.
Phase till I
Quick and dirty
play. Rainy days, rain.
multi-effect.
Please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends.
There's a lot of female vocals. Where's the male vocals?
Come back to cool.
Megaphone.
Keep me from punching them in the face. You wait till I'm in a better phase. Till.
Okay. So that's kind of what it is, I guess. Like, can I get in? And I can. And then, is there like an overview? Yeah, okay. So these are like, just like sort of the quick button kind of thing. And then you can get right in there. So I was worried that it was just like this. Like this is all you get. You just turn them on and then you get like one knob. But it looks like you can actually get right in there and mess with things, which is really cool. Dynamic filter. Two dynamic filter. Clean character. Send. Cool. So, I mean, it's a nice, another vocal multi-chain kind of guy, multi-effect. And Icona Sketch, new easy to use orchestral library. So I imagine that's in, again, inside. Actually, I'll just use my current. Can you get out of the way? I gotta figure out my scaling for this program here. Because this is definitely 125%. I gotta turn it off so it, I mean, the writing will be small and stuff, but at least I won't feel like I'm crowded here. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. I don't know why I always pick that. Right, an introverted piano. Why? It's the wrong one. Yeah, that's just one I inserted into the middle of nowhere. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Again, I'm not really going to be able to demonstrate because I don't have tools. So here's Icona, right? Look at that. Does it tell me like the sizes and stuff? Properties, style, substyle, comment, moods, articulations. Like is there no restore default columns? Is that the default column widths? It'd be nice to see how big the libraries are. And another thing that I like to see when it comes to libraries is like direct wave. Of course, I'm always comparing everything to FL Studio and ImageLine, but why is my cursor so small? I think it's just something that FL Studio does. But like direct wave shows the samples, right? It shows like where the cutoff points and stuff are. So does Yellow Tools Independence. So I'm not sure. Maybe Halion Sonic like Total does something like that. So let's just get. It looks like a pretty singular. Can't hear anything. It's muted, I think. Let's get this open here and unmute. Mute solo. I don't like how that works. Like when you solo something and then you solo something else, it should solo to that. And then when you unsolo that, it should unmute everything else. Like when you solo two things, I don't know. It's just knowing that. Maybe they just need a right click. I don't think that makes sense. It probably makes sense. I just need to wrap my head around it. Okay, so here's the tuba. Here's this articulations. What are the other screens here? I don't know how to close like this. Okay. And then I want to see something else. You got anything else to show me? Edit? Okay, so here we go. Legato. Of course I can't do legato with one thing, right? Can I, how do I change? Legato in the release? Legato. Marcarato. Staccato. I mean, they're there, right? What just happened? Why are these? Oh, because I'm moving up and down. It didn't have anything to do with, yeah, so. Nice. It's got some body to it. Maybe mix effects options, and then how do I get back to the browser? This. Of course, there's Flux and Trip. I haven't looked at those before. Sonic Selection, Icona. So, I mean, it's nice that there's a library like that. Not something I would link up to my video games or whatever, like my DOS games, because it would probably be so much of a headache, and I don't know if Sonic can handle, Halion can handle, like a preset change. Percussion map. Vibraphone, tubular bell. No classical guitar. Glockenspiel. It's always give and take with libraries. Celli? Is there a piano? No piano. So it's just like the basic orchestral. Bass orchestral. Okay, just give me the percussion app then. That's what I was going to look at too, is like these effects. Everything just sounds wet, as just no getting rid of that. Like hear the room. Right, they can just always hear that room. There's no close mics. A little information. Look at that, eh? Inserts. Cone percussion program. So you still can't see like the splits either. Mix effects. Still nothing. Perhaps there's a way to like chill out the room, the reverb, or perhaps there's not. Who knows? Okay. So that's it for that Icona. It's nice to have a library, right? Something for free is always nice, but I mean, will I ever use it? Probably not, because I have like 4 symphonic libraries already. Steinberg vocoder. Let's get into that. Vocal chain. Switch this guy out. So what would it be under then? Modulation. Vocoder. Vibrato. Show me by vendor. Steinberger. Time is it? I might have to do a BRB here. Vocals. What would it be under tools? A tuner. Just generator. Spatial. I wonder where they put it. Here it is. Pitch shifter. Discard, yes. What do we got here? Oh, I don't have.
Cards to play, rainy days, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage, to keep me from punching them in the face. Just stay away till I'm in a better phase, till I got some cards to play. Rainy days, please come back another day. Come back from my shady friends when they try to set up stage. Come back to cool my rage.
Where's the bands? Bands right here. 24. Sounds like a. It sounds like a classic. Like it sounds like a classic vocoder. I mean, it's the original vocoder they said, right? So, new plugins: EQ PA1, EQ M5, and Black Valve. So, it's time to get into the thick of it for these guys. I'm going to demonstrate on the bass again because I like bass. Maybe I'll go with guitar. What do I got? PQ. Let's go with bass, and this is the bass here. Dun, dun. Why is metronome running? Where are you again? Chill out. There it goes, okay. Steinberg. EQ. How many EQs do they got now? What's GEQ? No, we're here for these ones. We'll start with the P. Okay, so cycles per second. What you call it per second, right? Kilocycles per second. They actually have it in a different measure, though. First, like, to be in complete control of your GUI and, be Steinberg and and you still have, like, this black box surrounding your... It's a little concerning. Okay, so they say we're supposed to boost here and cut here or something, right? And we get, like, the bump. That gives you, like, a specific kind of bump. We even have, like, a bandwidth. I don't think there is a bandwidth on the original. The Pultec. So that's what this EQ is pretty much famous for, is making this specific bump in the another one. I don't know if these are the default values. I don't know why I'm not looping here. So you can only, like, boost or attenuate? Also, it's supposed to be like a tube, right? So it's supposed to have a bit of a tube feel. Push it too far, kind of thing. So what are these other EQs here? I haven't the foggiest of what that is. Maybe something for another time. GEQ. Okay, so just a nice quick EQ. Let's see what else we got here. Studio EQ. Okay. Just like a quick 4-band guy kind of thing. And GQ 30. So 30 bands. Again, I just click things, no? Okay, I gotta actually tap the button. Okay. Or that little indicator. Pause that. No. Still gotta do video editing, so I gotta get out of here and just about through the list here. Range tool added to MIDI editors for easy editing. Range tool. Can I have, let's say range tool here. What do you mean range tool? Because I know in range selection tool, creating editing fades, editing selection ranges. What does it say in here? Added to MIDI editors for easier editing. So let's just get out of here. Was that never a thing before? Range tool. So look, we just... That's kind of thing. That's the range tool, right? Range selection, yeah. Oh, maybe like this? No. Can I... Selection. But that's just the thingy I don't want. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, so and then what? How do I? No? Can I? I can't like change the velocity all at once or anything. I don't know. What did it say? Add it to mediators for easy editing. I mean, probably during workflow. It's probably a major workflow consideration. Enhance creative input feature. Step in MIDI input. Okay, so there's step input. All right. So moving on to the 14 interesting bits here. Where are we here? Comparing in Cubase 14. Okay, so from the top, we got these modulators. Experiments. I don't know if they're trying to like... Because it said in my list that these were done already a little while ago. Maybe these are like floating modulators. I don't like want to watch the video. I wish they had like a link to like this modulators. Okay, I must have been inside of a search in document. Okay, let's go back. Let's just get out of there, drop that. Wasn't I somewhere that I was able to like search? Modulators, because they're making it sound like it's new. Did I spell it wrong? Modulators. There it is. No? Am I spelling it wrong? Modulators. No. So I'm pretty sure what it's talking about is the one that I was looking at, right? I don't know why it's acting like... Oh, I need something specific. That, no. That, there, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure that's what it's talking about. It kind of makes it look like they're like floating guys, though. It says there's 6. Let's take a closer look here. I guess it makes sense that, you know, they would control parameters, right? I'm not sure what this is, macro knob. Envelope follower? Is that what that is? I thought it was envelope follower. So there's no like key envelope trigger like this. Fruity keyboard controller. Right, and then when you trigger something, it becomes a thing that gets sent out and you can change the attack and release. I don't know what that would be. Anyway, one of the more important things I think is peak follower, so I don't know how that works. Envelope follower. Like, wouldn't you have to put that on an effect? Blazing grooves. Just a few clicks, randomize your grooves, explore new rhythmic worlds, and deeply integrated patterns. So it just looks like a step sequencer. So maybe something similar to, what is it? Something like a Euclidean thing or something. Advanced fill. Like that. But for like everything. Blazing grooves, and then there's drum synth. Okay, so harness the power of synthesis, the drum machine, your own drum sounds, import your samples, Drum machine follows. Let's go streamlines. Okay, so you bring in a sample and then you can like mess with it. Oscillator, tune. Of course, tune, right? Like a super tune. Sure. Like I want a whole kit, not just one sound. What was that? I feel like FL Studio keeps opening. Let's go drum track, I guess, and then like that. Now loading? Why does it take so long to load something like that? Okay, so then, like, how do I... Can I just have a kick? Drake sample. Can't you, like, generate? Okay, so it can. Interesting. But I can't hear it because everything's muted. Probably. I gotta get used to this layout too because I keep trying to find my mixing window somewhere else. Oh, yeah. So it would be with drum machine. Okay, so it does have like a note, but how do I... Can I... I can. Yikes. Okay. But I mean, like, what about like an overall key, right? So say if I have a snare here. Oh, there's different kinds too. Oof. That's pretty nice. That's a lot of parameters. But like, I mean, if I want to change my key, my chord track, can I like link the chord track? Follow chord track, like what do you... What's it following, right? Like this overall kit, is there no master tuning kind of thing? So this would be like C, or whatever it is. What is it? We'll say it's G, and then the snare is G. And then say if I like changed my chord track to, you know, maybe I don't know, C minor to C sharp minor, and then I'd have to come in here and change all of my tunings. Right? People who make drum instruments just don't consider that. Or even if I wanted to try like a different kind of kit, you know, the same groove, but like with a different feel. Like a not different feel, but different notes, right? Like say if I wanted to, you know, target the complement. So say I'm doing a E major track and then I want to get the complement of that, which would be like what, E, F, G, G sharp minor drum kit on top of that, right? What else you got? Got any shakers? Claps. The clap, we're back with the clap. And I get that it doesn't have a tune, but it still has a center frequency. So I guess we're looking at it like that. So. Right, that's our center frequency kind of thing. Okay, but that's not tuned, so yeah, we're just doing some guesswork. What else? Yeah, percussion. Conga bonga, cowbell, maracas. I want maracas. No tank, no. Can it be like a longer? Okay. It also kind of just feels the same. Like there's no variation. Like this is exactly what I'm getting, kind of thing. It just generates it and then. That's it. And Clavs FM. What you talking about? Ouch. Ouch, my brain. Okay, FM feedback. So is it just like 1 into 2 kind of thing? What is this? What is that? Well, why is my mouse doing that? Or is it like when a pop-up happens, it always sits under the mouse, so I can't see it. Okay, what else was that? I know I'm just like being really mean to it, but it's just when it comes to drums, please give me something I can tune. Because this, I'm never going to use this in a track, because when it comes down to wanting to change things or making sure everything's in tune, I'm not going to be like, oh, I got to check this, and now I want to hear that, and then look at everything. It's just a nightmare. Dook, dook, dook. But so there's no tambourine? Maybe it's in brass. No, no tambourine. It keeps just doing sample shots, some hats, toms. So you can get away with some stuff in here, but for the most part, I'll probably never use it. It's nice to see, for what it's worth, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm already done with this, so I can just don't save that. No Cubase. So I'm pretty sure they're like trying to compete with Air for this one, and Aki. Okay, because Aki has drum synth now, and it feels like that's kind of the same thing. And again, the same thing. You can't do global tuning. Okay, here we go. Interstellar soundscapes creates your own ambulance, with the new shimmer effect. Shimmer. Oh, it's really small right here. I thought it was called Interstellar Soundscapes. Like, why would you put that? You should put this up here, and then this down here. Shimmer. Let's see. What is it? Reverberant. Reverberant. Can you get rid of this drum now? Or is it? So, I mean, if I got used to like navigating and stuff, I could probably just deal with everything being really big. Except for the mixer. This top bit up here, and then this bottom bit down here. I just wish I could get rid of this, because I like never use this stuff. Maybe like mute and solo and stuff, but like these things, these faders and stuff, I never use faders for the most part. So that does not help me. What is this? This channel type? I mean, there's probably a way to do that. I just, off the bat, this is what everybody uses, right? And of course, let's just take out the whole screen. Anyway, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
Let's put on the guitar. The guitar, some love here. So what would this be? Modulation? Can I just like search for something? Shimmer. Reverb. Is there 100% dry? It's just a reverb then. What's this? Is that just telling me like the range it's on? Yeah, I think it's just telling me. Oh, it's a test. Testaroni. Scary movie. Okay, what does this lock do here? Quick lock mix value when loading presets. Okay. That's cool to have. It's like override preset, huh? I mean, it's a reverb. Sounds cool. It's just another reverb. I mean, when getting into like actually doing stuff, that's where those kinds of things come in. However, on the face value, it's kind of just another... just stick them all in one spot. I don't need to chase them down all the time. Sonic plus studio delay. What does it say? Super creative, incredibly easy to use, and stunningly versatile stereo delay offers everything from lush echoes to experimental soundscapes. Okay, so studio delay. Actually, I'm gonna do BRB before getting into this. Well, I'll finish up with this bit because this is sort of the last page. These are just poking at them. It's just one. Each. So I think there's some like, I don't know what kind of aging that is. And look at all these things. What do we got for presets? I didn't even look at the presets for shimmer. Snare ready. I'm sure it's got some nice effects. Again, just something you'd really like use in the end, and I wish they just stick them all in one spot. Like something like Melda. With Melda, you got your delay, and then it has like all the million different delays inside of that one delay kind of thing. Like, I don't know why. I didn't even look at the compressor, eh? That, what was it called? Black Valve? So what is this guy again? This is a T something? T14 kind of thing, whatever. Based on, you know, T14. Let's say classic audio compressors. Okay, you don't need to tell me everything. There's not, that's not it though. This guy, I think, right? Kind of what they're going for. Let's totally just drive it. So yeah, I think they're going for like whatever it's called. Teletronic? I don't think it's a Teletronic. I think it's this one. FET 1176. Well, let's see what it says, what they're trying to go for here. Black valve. So it's obviously like a tube. If it says valve, right? Black valve Steinberg. That man looks happy. A highly adaptive vintage tube based on the analog. Based on the analog loading. Based on a classic analog device containing a tube preamp in conjunction with a classic compressor. So it doesn't actually say what it's trying to be. Of course, they wouldn't run it. A lot of other companies have like no shame. Yeah, we're being the 1176 kind of thing. But Steinberg's being a little classy. It's like, oh yeah, it's just this and that mixed together. It's a classic. Trust us. Okay, so I'm getting a little hungry. I think the hangry is starting to happen. So I'm gonna take a break. So I feel like I've covered most everything new Cubase 14. This is not really anything I look at. Like I know how to read notation a little bit for the most part. Gain, staging, optimize. Get most of your recording. So what are we talking about here? I feel like that's how the warp thing is supposed to work. So can I, like, where do I do that? Do I just... So do I do that here? It would be nice if I could do that here. Yeah, I think I can just do that here, huh? Just teleporting around here. Okay, so like, whoa, what was that? What? What is this? Holding control and stuff? What? What did I do? Control shift, and then I can just... What? Crazy. And then, like, if I use the thingy, I can just do... Okay, it's just giving me the hand. It's like, no, you can't do that. Okay, and then, like, if I zoom in, I could probably get more precise, right? And then, okay, give me just this little bit. You don't have to... That's not how it works. That's not how the force works. Like, where does it show this happening? I think that's in the bottom bit, right? Editor? No editor open? Open this one. Maybe I have to use the pointer thing. There we go. And then I can just say like from here to here. I gotta turn off definition maybe. Like that. I mean, it's there. It's interesting that it's up here, especially with like that control shifting. I can just target specific spots, but like, I want to see it in action. How did I do it? I'm so used to clicking up there. It just doesn't like kind of let me. I don't know. It's really cool that I can do that though. Maybe I have to like that. Okay, so it looks like I have to like hold shift control. That's really cool. So that's great for comping or just like, you know, fixing up gains and stuff. I don't know how it handles zero crossing, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's great. And what do we got here? Advanced mixing. Open full mixer console and lower zone into one view and rearrange channels. Yeah, so I think that's just, I don't know if that was a thing before. Could you do this before? Or we just grab this guy and pop it out? Pretty sure it was though, right? So then I can just, what, it says just grab channels? Yeah, okay, so. Cool, yes. Be nice to get my screen to look like that though. And get moving, auto filter, so just more effects, auto filter, underwater, and preview like a boss. Preview your samples at the correct pitch and speed directly in the media bay. Okay, so I can like lock the key, and then like when I click a sample, if it has its information, it'll automatically do its thing. Range selector has been improved, more features, multi-assignment, session exchange, multiple DAWs from different manufacturers. Can I do, what do you mean? Session exchange, what do we got? I don't know what this page is. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's in version 9 even. Okay, so let's go Steinberg. Session Cubase. Session exchange Cubase. I doubt it like have FL Studio, but designed to inspire. Session exchange. It's a warm welcome. What are we talking about? Like I think it's taking me right back to, yeah, it's just taking me back to the new features. Well, like, can you give me more details? Why you gotta, and I just threw up the assistant here. Right, sessions. Table of contents, yeah. I really wish these were links to things. DAW project. Exchange project data across multiple DAWs from different manufacturers. Okay, so that was it. Features. All features. There we go. I think maybe now it'll... No. I don't think I'm gonna get, let's see here, again, Cubase Session Exchange, not the forums, other manufacturers. Like, why isn't it the first one? Session Exchange features, file import tracks, Cubase's Bitwig Studio One. And different Cubase installations, but not FL Studio. FL Studio? Export stems. Okay. I mean, whatever. I mean, my ancient project files probably wouldn't work anyway. Okay. And that's it. Did I lose my... speaker layouts, probability variety, set the play probability of each note in the key editor and add variation to your project. What? Why would you do that? Boost the liveliness of your, oops, I missed a note. Or, oh, I added another note. 10% chance of what's it called, an accidental. Know your limits. When your projects test the limit of your processing power, the performance monitor will show you exactly. 64-bit file. Range improvements. Didn't they already talk about range? Spatial audio. Cubase now supports up to 4th order ambisonic. So what's an ambisonic? Ambisonic. Full stereo 3-dimensional sound. Surround sound formats. That captures all direction sound information. Okay. Spectral editing. Spectral layers go adds new spectral audio editing. Board colors. Light and dark modes. Level up video engine update. Now supports 4K and 8K. Control room. Fresh code prompt. Okay, cool. So I feel like I've covered the majority of like the transition from 10.5 to 14. I feel like it was like a solid investment for, you know, what I wanted for the most part. So like super cool. And yeah, I gotta call it here because I got other stuff to do. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. For business inquiries such as mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, or to send support directly through PayPal, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click or appreciate it. Thanks for watching.